yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sports Update Extra, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from Monday to Friday, as you will get detailed discussion and analysis on team them like football,
chance for a marker now. Cyrillian with a magnificent equaliser.
Cricket, with other sporting discipline them, plus policy statements them.
Having overt conflict that will affect the sport, the legislation gives us the powers to deregister you.
And international sports news, fixture and results from top league them na Europe. So, for just 45 minutes every day, listen to Sport Update Extra on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from 10 o'clock morning to 10:45, as you self will get a chance for add your voice to the program. Brace up yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sports Update Extra, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from Monday to Friday, as you will get detailed discussion and analysis on team them like football,
Chance for a marker now. Cyrillian with a magnificent equaliser.
cricket, with other sporting discipline them, plus policy statements them.
Having overt conflict that will affect the sport, the legislation gives us the powers to deregister you.
And international sports news, fixture and results from top league them na Europe. So, for just 45 minutes every day, listen to Sport Update Extra on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from 10 o'clock morning to 10:45, as you self will get a chance for add your voice to the program.
Radio Democracy, the true voice of the people.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of the program Sports Update Extra, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And me would have been cancelled on this edition from my name, Jaffa Davis. Today, inside this edition of the program Sports Update Extra, they look at different things them what on happen inside the world of boxing, and also we the same also take your attention to updates from different fixtures that we for play now, the Leo Rock Metal Group Premier League fixture, and also the Marampa Mines Women's Premier League competition them. And same also we'll talk to the public relations officer for the National Sports Authority, as the sporting discipline inside a single week don't lost two sporting discipline presidents them for Toktori. Who's kind of lost this, and how much role the authority go play for look at the issues then they for reorganize them sports and they with the passing of them personality then they we same way so they look at the life of the president for the Triathlon Association, with Winston D. Crowder. When I've been the president, as himself passed away yesterday. But the program now Sports Update Extra, and they come to you from the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM. Me will bring council on this edition of the program. My name na Jaffa Davis. But then you self will listen to it from wherever you get it from Embassy Cable for use the number 077 981 981. The number again 077 981 981. For be part of this edition, where they come to you from the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM. And same also, remember say yourself can will be part of the edition, but where you go join the conversation on social media and add the voice to the different things them we will look at inside this edition of the program. We start for look at issue, then we go into boxing. Usai the president for the Salon Boxing Association don't talk about the impact where a new appointment for be the president for Boxing Africa, as he say, this appointment come with a huge responsibility, but to go use them for upgrade the game na Salon and bring more attention to boxing in Africa. Well, we reporter Alfred Jana been there part of this event where then we go waka na the National Olympic Committee, the office for pay courtesy visit after this kind appointment for be president of boxing in Africa. They will listen to the report.
Boxing therefore challenge football because that's my dream, because we need to make the sport all over Nigeria. You find when they do their advertisements like Kenya, Nigeria, Morocco and all that stuff, any corner you see is African League, a message they will. That's why, because of the charity starts at home. The first thing I do, because for New State, I appreciate the woman come out and try to make sure I surround myself first with my people there. I have appointed the admin secretary as my personal.
The program Sports Update Extra, they continue from the big pardon for that in Saturday we just play, and we go bring the right one as the program they continue. Inside the program we same way so they look at other issues them we get for deal with football before we can look at the fixtures and the results of the Leroc and Empowerment Premier League for both male and female competition them. We this BNTM inside the football industry. We may see foreign-based players them and home-based players them be done they play for campaign against different team them where they happen to young picking them na the country. And the last edition of this one will be happening at the Osaso Field. Osai the CEO for Dalvina Children's Foundation, Khadija Dalvina Bangura, we and the CEO for this event talk about whose kind of impact we they expect with the kind of match there, as you say, now for raise fund for support for picking them in the country. We reporter Mohammed Lamin Kebe been talk more to the CEO for Dalvina Children's Foundation inside this interview.
Okay, today we organize the ultimate football battle. We're in a foreign base against home base player. We happen at Lumley Beach Road community. When I fundraise match, we'll do for support young people in a Lumley community.
So what's the objective of this campaign?
Okay.
It's about the importance of the team.
Okay, so this campaign is for raise fund for vulnerable people in our society and moreover Lumley as a whole. And it's a fun match, but I believe say whatever we raise here today, they go back to the picking them within a Lumley community because we get under 14 picking them who they support through sports.
So we get also this sustainable if we go for the data every year on a one-off something.
We get for the getter every year. We don't do it last year and we are doing it today, and we get for the do it every year. And not to me one, I get a support system when I Kai Kamara, Heartship Hands Foundation, where me and Tuki come together for do this process. Okay, as a seminar is civil society advocate, and we already get beneficiaries the way they benefit directly to the community. So whatever we raise now today, one, we support them through education, two, we support them through their sports kits and other things them, and we get speaking that we not go school yet, we go try for CC, we enroll them at school.
How will I use the method I use or select beneficiary then?
Okay.
How the process?
Okay, well, we don't already do a scouting within Lumley community. We don't already get the picking them where we want for support this particular year and where we make this particular match for. So I believe say after today, we'll start for work on them profile and try for reach out to them, make sure say them will need for benefit from this and benefit from it.
CEO for Dalvina Children's Foundation. We've been talk inside one interview we been do with Mohammed Lamin Kebe for Seka. One friendly match with foreign base player them for Salon be the play against home base player them na the country as then they be happen na the Osaso Field Bendus Drive this BNTM Osai the home base player them being win by 6 goals to 3 against the foreign based player there. Same way so we've been we reporter Mohammed Lamin Kebe being turned the mic to one prominent foreign based player we done the play for Salon for long term and don't they make a name na the country for soccer football and other issues them. And if been talk to Kai Kamara, we tell we but waiting this mean for the bring foreign based player them and they participate in this kind of competition when it come for push picking business go before na the country. They've been talking more to Mohamed Lamin Kebe inside this interview.
I want to say thank you to Dalvina in Foundation and tell thank you to all the legends and the players already here today. This is my community. Some people normally say I live in a beach road. In fact, my mama still today. I don't use for Kandong Kraptonia. So when Dalvina and my sister call me, I'm glad for there because it's a part of President Blue vision. For now, we bring the community down together. I want to say plenty thank you to the brother, the legend, Kai Kamara, where they are. A lot of clap for Kai Kamara there. This man like in country, we love you, brother. I tell thank you to all the other legends the way they are with me. The academy brother as well, as he said, they're gonna go today because the league. They are the hope so they're not gonna make it and score by at all. But this now but for now we lift the country above all else. For now all members say politics, religion, pride, all other things are secondary. Salon, the big pass we all. And football. Now one big two land remind me say, no matter which I will do to be, this country can bring the camp together. So I tell you, all thank you for support. Let us support the team, let the game play, and let we remind yourself as well say, we forfeit drug common at this country. Say no to push. You know one push not go allow we, for let we get with talent them, for let we achieve the goal them, we will get for country. Today, we not come for Boku talk, we come for play. Let the game play after 2020.
Well, that's the Minister of Information and Civic Education, Chenoba, inside the friendly match have been played between foreign-based players them and the home-based player them for take away the one for push the initiative for tap pass mark challenge with the Hamburg young picking them na the Aberdeen Lumley Beach community when at Bendus Drive, and that's not how it been talek. And like I say, the match behind 60 in favor to the home base them, foreign base them they lost in that one day. But then the program sports updates they continue. For today on edition Fumble, they look at the People's Choice Innovation and Technology Hub. We get one competition where the one for organize for people where they into PlayStation games them, as this one ever be interesting, but we get to studio guests with we inside this program. You can tell Fumble and tell them what are you.
Well, good morning. My name is Khadija. I come from the People's Choice Technology and Innovation Hub.
Okay, now tell us more thing about this organization.
Well, we do most thing there. We part of sports. We also they into tech. Or they teach people them about computer, adults, and speaking them. We also they teach speaking them. They go to them schools them. Or they teach speaking them from class 4 to 6, and also SS to university level.
How long will they do this?
Well, I would say this now 8 months.
So what are the impact we they create for this aspect of tech in computer learning, adult literacy initiative? How on earth don't they use this for contribute to the country in development?
Well, like we don't try a lot because when it comes to technology, let me say in Sierra Leone, I know with ABN. You they see nowadays students, you did in a university, you know, even know anything about computer. So now make we come up with this thing there so we learn people them. We like we will start up, people that they can we help, they teach them about the basic literacy about computer. Because some people that they learn and not get the computer, so we encourage them they can we own help. because we can get them there with the land them. They can pay what we start up with 250 leons, where we they go for just 2 weeks, and we also get their certificates. Now we also now because people they come more, people put on past 2 weeks. Now we will also get some go the next month the second when 550 leons we in they go for 1 month. We also people they can get an exam for no say if we to the teach them they can really concentrate because of teach people no more teach and no more go. We teach them and also make sure say they understand what you would try for teach them. End of the day then take exam we get them certificates. So far so on that's all them they do and also the picking them at the schools them we can go the keyboard mouse for sure then the different parts then how they go but then.
Okay. Who's this institution tap? Who's that one?
Andrew Street number 4.
What's that Andrew Street there?
By Sanders Street.
Okay. So continue for still to now when I organize competition. Tell me more about this competition and how you get for time like.
Well, this competition so like we for the one we na the 31st day January. Now just 16 players them. Now in the for need. How in the for go registration at 250 leons. The gate taken is 10 leons. And also the winner if they forgets 1,000. The person where they can second they get 500. Not so always they stop that. The way they win, we also they make sure say we give you like you big self gets away for like go able for work with we 2 weeks computer class. You case if you don't know for use computer, we go to pick up from outside if you don't stop and give you 2 weeks free class. And also they give you certificates for that.
So you talk about the competition, what kind of competition then sport or what kind? Explain.
Yeah, PS4.
PS4,
yes.
When they make people and play.
Yes.
How you get for happen? Explain to me.
Well, say like that we don't need for keep pick for them players. The players all get it. If you know the boys then more they into these games. Most of them they can go on them PlayStation so they pay them play. But this one is more advanced. More advanced because you they play and they put some money play. End of the day where you win, you get something they able to say this now win and this now benefit. Not to the day they win no more, then go get 10 leons. End of the day forget about them. This way you win and they for go far with you because and also will make the second other competition. You go still be the champion of that game.
At the first edition they organize this
yes, sir.
How person able to take part in this?
Well, you for register.
Sorry, online or if you go to the office?
Yeah, you can go to the office and we will call we you register online if you want for register. But we can advise more like you can at the office because where you can at the office starting the time for the competition you only for straight safe again. You just go straight at the office, you can play the game.
So how much the registration or how person they register?
The registration at 250 leons.
Okay, so this game, so now 116 players then. Now one game they all they done or by week or how long you get for take?
Well now for one game day because each game where they can play now just for 6 minutes. Now so one year in component to the play now just for 6 minutes now they play for. So the game now for just one grand day.
You talk about how you go watch, you get for pay for go watch.
Yeah, sometimes you with the player, you ready for go play, you go get 1 or 2 of your friends, they will go want for go hype you, for support you.
So now like big screen when I get for put the game?
Yeah.
Who's kind of environment this place get for them? Because if you say get side for the people in the sit on the watch, most times for me not to the play PlayStation, but myself can play one time. But what you want for then I tight room them and so like that. So if you want for make people in the go, they mean say the place get for big, and if they put big screen, it means say you get big space behind and a lot of space for the one to the play feel comfortable.
Yeah, who safe get space where like it just stay like this. We get space where for say they would take 50 people.
Okay, aside from outside in the player.
No, we say they play. We get because
Okay.
now the hobby here, we get space way like maybe big pass this small. Oh, people then go able to. So by then 16 and then you count 2-3. They must occupy that place there and the player go must feel comfortable.
So, with this kind of initiative, what do you want to achieve?
Well, we just want for motivate young people out there. Say whatever thing we they do, we put it out to them. They get benefits, not for just for play. Now make we they give that class. They say, if in case you not be know about this computer literacy, if you put it out to them, because the way technology they go right now, if you don't know, if you say me, I get me degree, me PhD, if you know sabi anything about computer, you need to work on the corporate world. You just go get your paper, no more they pass to time. See, if they get on your mouth. Because when they say not to focus down, time they can you only book and pen for the pass to time. Everything just there for the inside computer, anything no more inside. So now then they will fit for let we use them. They into more into tech. So now that fight they would try for do.
So, in other words, now I use tech gaming for draw young people and for come and get sabi about tech.
Not just gaming. Let me can say we dey learn people then about computer literacy. We get different things then what they do now we have. We dey learn people then for web development, for do graphic design. So also just about the game. We get different things that we do part of this game that we have.
Okay, continue for still to inside the program. 077-981-981, the number you go use. 077-981-981, the number you go use for be part of this edition. And join the conversation on the social media platform them for be part of this edition and add the voice to the different things that you look at inside this edition of the program. Fumble, if you just join we don't they look at different issues, particular around boxing and also defend the match way foreign base and home base player then be get for push a campaign for children for picking them in the Aberdeen Lumley community. And we report out been on the give you more updates but then they plus same way so we get the People's Choice Tech and Hub Tech and Innovation Hub institution where Safe Canada has over can talk about them PlayStation competition where they go organize. But then one other important issue where we same way so need for one for begin for look at now the passing of two presidents them for two presidents of different discipline them inside the world of sport. One at the Chess Federation and also the Triathlon Sports Association as then self just a day ago don't lost them president we now wasting DC Crowder and they try to get on to the National Sports Authority representative for giving more updates but how they receive the kind news there and how they go play their role for filling the gap and make sure say then lost here no affect the sport in the sports they are then growth and development in the country. The program Sports Update Extra they continue. We'll take this break. When we come back we continue the program.
Brace up yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sports Update Extra, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from Monday to Friday. As you will get detailed discussion and analysis on team them like football,
Chance for a market now. Cyrillian with a magnificent equaliser.
cricket, with other sporting discipline them, plus policy statements them.
Having overt conflict that will affect the sport, the legislation gives us the powers to deregister you.
And international sports news, fixture, and results from top league them na Euro. So, for just 45 minutes every day, listen to Sport Update Extra on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from 10 o'clock morning to 10:45 as you self will get a chance for add your voice to the program.
Program Sports Update Extra they continue 077-981-981 na the the program Sports Update Extra. They continue 077-981-981. Now the number you go use 077-981-981. And the number we go use for add the voice and make your contribution to the different thing them. What would you look at inside this edition of the program? Family, the phone line is still open. You can send message or call for be part of this edition and make your contribution on the different issues that we'll look at inside this edition of the program. And before we come and look at the international scene, we turn our attention to the fixtures them way for happening over the weekend for both male and female Premier League. We inside the Leon Rock Premier League. The action they start on Friday today. We're now the 9th of January 2026. And Freetown City Football Club, they host Abacha City at the approved school. And then on Saturday, Mighty Blackpool Seth go play against Diamond Stars now the SLFA Academy Kintom. Same on Saturday, na approved school, Bantal FC, they engage Ports Authority, na the approved school, and then na the Kenema Town Field on Saturday, it will be Camboy Eagles, where they engage Slifa FC. Bo Rangers, Seth on Saturday, they play against the welcome Wilberforce Strikers at the Bo Coronation Field, whilst on Sunday, FC Cologne, they play against Star Sports Academy. FC Cologne, they play against Star Sports Academy on Sunday, the approved school, whilst same on Sunday, we get to see the new Potloco Town Field by Boya Warriors go engage Old Edwardians on Sunday. Bulom Stars, Seth go lock horns with Usum Stars on Monday na approved school, and on Tuesday, Eastern Lions go on for rejuvenate themselves as they play against Loawa FC on Tuesday, the 13th of January 2026. That's not the fixture for the Leon Rock Premier League, but quickly looking at the Marampa Mines Premier League, and they look at some of the things that will happen inside. We'll expect a very decent fixture way for take place, particularly that the Marampa Mines. It will start on Saturday. Usai Vembok, they engage Ashentonians FC when at the 10th of January 2026, and then they go play na approved school at 10:45. Rising Queens go play against Malema Queens and Usum Field on at 10:45 on Saturday, and also Ramke FC, they lock horns with Koya Queens on Saturday in the Bo Coronation Field. And still on Sunday, we got for see Mogbemo Queens, they engage Kaunla Queens in Bo Coronation Field at 10:45 a.m. that morning. And also Salon Police female team, Seth they play against Patricia Omu FC na the SLFA Academy Kintom at 10 a.m. on Sunday. Last match for the Marampa Mines Women's Premier League for match week 8, FC Cologne, they engage Mena Queens na approved school on Sunday at 10:45. That's now some of the updates them where they come out from then two leagues they also for the different things them, the different games they will for expect inside the weekend. And with this, they turn our attention out to the international scene before we begin for look at more message and calls them what on they come inside the program. And for this, we'll join Alfred Jana. Alfred, good morning and welcome to the program Sports Update.
Yes, good morning, Jaffa. Good morning, listeners and viewers.
Yes. We go straight into the international update, but first we start with football. Neymar will extend contract with Santos until the end of 2026. And of course, tennis, Ayana Sibakalana will skip some events inside 2026 for prioritize health. Well, the program Sports Updates Extra, they continue. Fambu 077-981-981. Now, the number you go use 077-981-981. You can call for make a contribution. But we go back to you again, Alfred Jana, for giving the update.
Yes, indeed, Jaffa. Will continue as we go in straight for the international update. But first, football. Nilma Jr. extended contract with Santos Jr. until the end of 2026. And of course, Thomas Tuchel also will lead the team towards the first World Cup victory since 1966. Inside tennis, Ayana Sabalakalana will skip some events inside 2026 for prioritize in health status. Formula 1, Lando Norris, they defend in title inside 2026 F1 season with major changes to the technical regulation and new team joining. Inside cricket, the International Cricket Committee Men's T20 World Cup 2026 was scheduled for February 7 to March 8 inside India and Sri Lanka. Of course, we continue again with the summer transfer news. Them, we don't see Luton. Tottenham don't agree personal terms with Brazilian left back Souza ahead of potential move. And Guinso to Coenzo deal verbally agree. And of course, Jaffa. These are some of the international updates news then.
Okay, well, Plenty, thank you for that update today. But then, still inside the international space, they come go now the international for look at fixtures we expect over the weekend. I believe we get some very, very interesting and tight fixtures. Them we would expect for see as one of them. Whoever see the Manchester derby overnight, we see how Arsenal be locked on with Liverpool, and we see how results been like now the Premier League and the CA. Arsenal been getting a 0-0 draw with Liverpool for we listeners them, and also CA we see like Cremonese been get a 2-2 draw with Cagliari, whilst AC Milan safe draw with Genoa na the Italian CA. The Saudi Pro League we see Al Hilal win against Al Hazem by 3-0. Then Al Nassr safe loss to Al Qadsiya inside the Saudi Pro League, and that's not how things been like now the international scene for the Thursday results them. But when you look at the fixtures them for today, we get a lot of FA Cup matches them where they play on Friday today, and also we see Bundesliga fixtures themselves will continue as Eintracht Frankfurt will play against Dortmund today at 7, whilst the Spanish La Liga self will get engagement as Getafe will play against Real Sociedad. With over the weekend we'll get to see some very, very interesting fixtures them from different competitions them. We see inside the international we still get FA Cup where we get for see Everton Sunderland, Wolves go play Shrewsbury, Fulham self go engage Middlesbrough, Manchester City go play Exeter, but then the Manchester derby I think go play after this one as Manchester City self go play against Exeter, and Chelsea go play against Charlton, whilst Tottenham go engage Aston Villa. That's now how it's like for the international scene, the FA Cup, but a whole lot of other fixtures than they. And for Arsenal fans, then Arsenal go play on Sunday against Portsmouth, and Manchester self go play on Sunday against Brighton, whilst West Ham go play against QPR. When it comes to the Spanish La Liga on Sunday, Rayo Vallecano against Mallorca, Levante against Espanyol, and the CA we go see on Sunday Fiorentina go play against AC Milan, and Inter Milan self go engage Napoli. This is not how things stand like for the international scene, but quickly they go online now for get from the National Sports Authority about the demise of 2 sporting discipline presidents over the course of the week. And so we're on the line now with the public relations officer for and communication person for the National Sports Authority, Eric Batilofumba. Good morning and welcome to the program Sports Update Extra.
Good morning, my brother. Good morning, listeners, and happy and a pleasant 2026 to we all.
Yes, very big news in the sporting sector after we lost the early part of this week. We lost the president for Chess Federation at Salon, and also Just yesterday, we get another passing of the president for Triathlon Sport Association, Na Salon. From the National Sport Authority, how big then loss here be?
Thank you very much. On behalf of the National Sports Authority, on behalf of the Ministry of Sports and the Sporting Fraternity in Sierra Leone, we want for use this platform for formally sending condolences to the bereaved family of them two personalities who don't contribute greatly for the development of sport at this country. When the news first break with regards the passing away of Mr. Ansumana, when the president for chess, we are completely taken aback because Mr. Ansumana, before his demise, we don't get some couple of conversations with him regarding sports and particularly chess. Chess now one of them sports in the 2018-2019 we'll be get for go with our All African Games then now Rabat, Morocco. And then we get for do well. And we don't push for that association for quite a long time. So somebody of that nature, when he passed off, it was like taking us aback because we get a couple of discussions on the table, including just for getting international competition for hosting right. Whilst we did on that, yesterday we get a very sad news on the passing away of DC Crowder, Winston Crowder, when a former president for the Sierra Leone Cycling Association, where he actually improved that sporting discipline to a point when he decided for left hand and establish another sport where they call the triathlon. And when he took over the triathlon as a new sport where he established in Sierra Leone, we also see the impact where it creates in and out of the country. The last event where they host Nalaka, we all go there. It was very enjoyable, very admirable. And as somebody where they sleep, they sit down, they rest until they achieve when it comes to sports. So we received that news then day at very, very devastating for we in the sports sector, particularly the National Sports Authority, because these are our direct partners into this business. They're not some people willing there for go, they say, call meeting, they are there for meeting, call this, they are there, they comply. So we are really taken aback, we are devastated. And then we ask God Almighty for forgive them mistakes them and for grant them the paradise who all they wish for.
Yes, with this kind of news, the sporting discipline them executive gets their own responsibility. But again, as the implementing body of the Ministry of Sport, when at the NSA, whose kind of role were they passing there? I don't bring to Una now for able for help them for filling this gap so that the sports had and progress we don't mention, but from them personality are not go tap one side.
To be very honest with you, it will be very, very much unfair. It will serve as if we are very much inhuman. If first and foremost we not give the kind of befitting day ceremony right, so then two people then they will go through all the normal processes and for can begin talk about who get for succeed then. I mean, we no one for civil serve in that part. First and foremost, we don't send with condolences using this platform and several other platforms. We don't engage on one-on-one conversation with regards the family people that are the focal person and how we will be part of the burial ceremony and every other arrangement we therefore do with that. That's the first step we have to do. Well, we don't go through all of that, and then later on we can come to the other administrative aspects. But even before that, even when then people then they live with me, then we get formidable executive then. You get the president, you get the vice president, you get the secretary general, you get executive structures. We all be the run. So the demise not means say that's the end of the sport. It also means say that therefore be the continuity of the sport then because not to one man show them be the run. They be the lead people. And when they be the lead people then they, even when they be there with them, they be the give them the opportunity for attend meetings, for take certain decisions, for sign documents. So it just therefore continue, but at the moment we don't want to find ourselves in that direction. What we want us to do now for ensure say these are our brothers, we don't live together, they don't contribute to the development of sports and Sierra Leone in their own way. Therefore, they deserve for being given a befitting burial. And we from the NSA, for the Ministry of Sports, we want to be part of all of these processes. When you don't know, later we come to the sporting proper. But for now, we know one for going to whether get for succeed and how that get for the. As a matter of fact, not to even responsibility for determining who get for succeed them. They have the constitution where they guide them clearly without waiting for happen. So it's just a matter of they follow their constitution and they.
Okay.
And on the NSA take it from that point.
Okay, plenty. Thank you for the updates there, and from time to time we'll continue to get you for the updates on how things they go.
Thank you very much for the platform and for the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Okay, the program Sports Update Extra, they continue inside the program. We still get the representative from People's Choice Tech and Innovation Hub. So you don't talk about how much work una don't they do in this game and how una want for continue the kind of work una they do. We'll not get better time again, but as you talk to young people and the kind of people who want to deal with in a space, who want for impact knowledge of technology and innovation too, what are the message to the young population from Una Hub?
Yeah, like I just want for encourage me young youths them out there, me brothers and sisters them, let them try for empower themselves. Don't try for empower yourself, like no just try for depend on your parents or brother them. Don't try for stand on your feet. Because with tech, we know tech, you go learn many things. We they help you. If you've not 1,000 you get, but that little way they get in your pocket, it's better than nothing. You learn something, you go learn graphic design. Somebody in game bad day you married, you make card for them, you get them. That money they push you. You sabi anything about for develop websites, it go a long way. But you know go sit down. You full hand, full foot, it can meet you in a doorstep. Unless you challenge yourself, you put it at program. And when you challenge yourself, you put it at program. Always tell yourself, say, you can. Not say, I can't. Your brother get sense past me, no. Nobody know the way full. Tell yourself, say you can, and when you challenge yourself, before you know it, you are there.
Okay.
So that's not the word I get from my youth. Then don't try to push yourself.
So when I get to an institution, but also when I get this game where they play, but just maybe they talk about the number we person can use for be part of the game, and maybe if person go on for visit to an institution for support or for go learn any of the thing they own at the offer. Okay. Who that and whose number would them for call?
Well, I will give 079 549 389. The number there on WhatsApp and direct call. So anyone will prefer for
call the number again.
079 549 389.
Well, plenty thank you, Johnny, today inside this edition of the program. In representative of People's Choice Technology and Innovation Hub, we did organize PlayStation competition, and they call on young people and for be part of this one. But the program now sports update. The story will know before get any call, but a lot of message in the Facebook for you, DJ, and so you can follow the page for see some of the message, and most of them are accolades on the way you express. But then again, Jana, we'll not get better time again as you don't listen to some of the fixtures. Them La Liga they continue, but for English competitions, them this trip not to Premier League but now FA Cup. Put that the message.
See, as a fans or a supporter of a particular clubs, you just need for make sure say you stick towards your team and make sure say you give you all of yourself so that your team will support able for go say want for go or achieve. As yesterday we say as now some of the fans now be actually they in a happy mood the way manner how we play against Liverpool. Okay. So I just say this man keep the faith and definitely the season as well as will definitely win trophy.
Okay, quickly we'll take just one call and round up the program. Hello caller, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes.
Now, Francis Samakulu, the call.
Okay.
All YFS students. The third goalkeeper for Diamond Stars, did you get me?
Yeah.
Diamond Stars Nakono. He's retired assistant superintendent of police. now we know they hearing nothing but Diamond Stars, Camry Eagles, and program them. I just want to know Diamond Stars to know they hearing nothing. Then Camry Eagles, nothing.
Move away from the radio set, sir.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. You don't make your contribution, Don?
Yes,
okay. Thank you very much. So, for answer your question before we round up, not that they hear anything but Diamond Stars. If you ask about their status in the league, they not only perform very well. For Cambo Eagles, they only make some strides and they in a very decent position at the league. Diamond Stars at the moment, they rock bottom at the league. 18 teams already played and they 18 at the league, and they know they lost some very, very consistent games away. Then for the win, but now they're not on the winner. So Diamond Stars they perform a bit badly than what they do the last season. Cambo Eagles so improve some way somehow as then they above relegation zone. So if they ask for update now that we can get updates on them clubs and they, but sometimes we need for the turn attention to other issues and other sporting discipline there. But plenty thank you for your contribution. The program now been Sports Update Extra, and it will come to you from the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM. And plenty thank you to Alfred Jana and also to the representative from the People's Choice Technology and Innovation Hub in Khadija for will be part of this edition. And also plenty thank you to DJ Sunga. We make una get live on a different radio sets, and Fatmata Samoa make una see we live on Facebook. And on behalf of the producer Musa Kamara, with support from Mohammed Lamin Kebe, we bring count on this edition. My name is Jafferman Stevens. They say goodbye. Have a nice day.
Brace up yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sports Update Extra.